Hello and welcome to the series of short interviews with the speakers that will be at the University of Cincinnati Center for Business Analytics Spring Conference Analytics Summit 2024. I'm Tim Scholvat, the Executive Director of the Center. We're pleased to have with us today one of our speakers from the Tell the Story track, Christopher Chin. Christopher is the Leadership Communication Coach at The Hidden Speaker. Welcome, Christopher. Should I call you Chris or Christopher?
Chris is totally fine with me.
Chris is great. So Chris, interesting role in The Hidden Speaker. Can you explain your current role?
Absolutely. While I worked in the data industry, I saw many of my colleagues technically brilliant in their jobs, but struggled with one aspect of their skill set, which was communication. And I said to myself, there's one thing the tech industry needs right now, and it's not necessarily more technology, it needs better communication. I said, I want to make it my mission to help tech and data professionals unlock the full potential of their career with this essential skill. So I started The Hidden Speaker from that standpoint. I said, I want every data professional I work with to say, okay, I can do the technical part of my job well, but if I can also communicate and present well, then I can break through the ceiling in my career that I've hit. And so what I do is I work with individuals and I also work with teams. So for data teams and companies, I work with them to enhance their presentation, visualization, and storytelling skills as well.
Yeah, sometimes we focus so much on the technical side and the elements of getting the answer right that we forget about the communication side. And that sounds like where you're really you've really developed a niche and where you're working in. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Your talk is titled "Data Storytelling is Hard. Let AI Make It Easy." Can you tell us what you will address in the talk and what your talk is titled "Data Storytelling is Hard. Let AI Make It Easy." Can you tell us what you will address in the talk and what you want the audience to take away from the discussion?
I'm really excited for this talk because I would spend hours, if not days, working on slide decks for corporate presentations back in the day. And now with generative AI, you can create slide decks within seconds, let's say. So I'm going to show the audience how to do that. I want to show them three things. One is what makes a great data story. I think there's a misconception that data storytelling is just about data visualizations, a bunch of them over time. I want to debunk that notion and talk about what makes a great story. Two, I want to talk about how to prompt generative AI effectively. So how to use tools like ChatGPT to create slide decks within seconds. And three, how to personalize those stories to any target audience. So I want to show audiences how to unlock the full potential of ChatGPT or any other generative AI tool that they use and do everything that I promised. Slide decks, presentations, data stories, all within a few prompts.
That's a really good point about the customization side of it. To that, when we go through and we create that story, sometimes it's such an effort to get even to the base story that we try to use that as our generic element when we're going out and talking to different personas. And it sounds like what you're suggesting is to leverage AI and to be able to adjust those. So as you talk to management versus a practitioner versus potentially a customer or whomever else, that you're shaping the story to match the persona. Is that what I understand correctly?
Yes. What I saw when I worked in corporate was the same presentation used for every single audience. And I think that is a pitfall that we can easily fall into because we're strapped for time so often. And we just want to repurpose the same thing. And also we put so much text on our slides so they can also function as reference documentation after the presentation. So because of that constraint of time, we don't create custom presentations and stories for each audience. Now with AI, we're not strapped for time anymore. It can help us become much more efficient with creating effective stories for every kind of audience.
And sometimes what our blind spot in that is we go ahead and we make possibly different presentations or communicate different information. And then we simply get an answer back from the, if we want to influence somebody, we get an answer back that's yes or no. And the blind spot is we don't really understand why that yes or no happened. And it's often because of the making certain that we are shaping it to the person we're talking to. So great focus on that area. You've explained a little bit about why you're so passionate in this area and some of your background there. Why do you think it's relevant in today's world?
I believe generative AI is a watershed moment for our tech and data industry. I believe that it is doing what no technology has done before and what no human being has been able to do, which is study the whole corpus of the internet and then talk conversationally with us and give us the answers that we need. I think there's this belief that generative AI will one day take all our jobs, it will automate everything, it will make everything this cold machine-like place, but I counter and I believe that it can be this great technology to enhance our work. I believe that generative AI, with all the capabilities I mentioned, create slide decks, presentations, stories within seconds, it can make us more human by helping enhance our most human trait of all, which is the ability to tell stories.
Great. Well, that's certainly appropriate from what we've spoken about over the last few minutes. Well, thank you for your time today, Chris. We're looking forward to your talk.
Thanks, Tim.
Come and see Chris and others at the Analytics Summit 2024 on April 30th at the Sharonville Convention Center in Cincinnati. We'll continue this series over the next few weeks, interviewing other speakers to provide more insights into what you will experience during the event. Thank you.
Thank you, Tim.